Oh yeah, gotta love that sound. Hello everybody, this is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer, and today this episode is dedicated to my daughter Tanamarie, because yep, she did it. Came through early Christmas present because plans have changed, and I thought she was going to be able to stop by for Christmas, but yep, she can't make it. She's in training, and she's yeah, busy life, busy life. So, but she came through, called me up, and said, "Dad, check your Steam account." And I checked it, and there it was. Railroader. Gifted to me by Tanamarie, my daughter. You all know her. Lotro, demonology fame. So, anyway, first episode, and I didn't know where to start. I was kind of really thinking about, I don't know, going right through the tutorials so you guys could go to the tutorials with me. And so I kind of was playing around with those, and I'm like, nah, it's kind of boring. So here's what I've done. I did the tutorials. Sorry, coffee fix. So I did the tutorials, went through, and you guys are going to see what the tutorials are all about as we play through. And then I've gone through and I've actually done one day. And it's now 10 o'clock in game time, almost 11 o'clock. My first cars are set out. This was the first car right here. So came in, we had to pull it over to the interchange track, which is down there, and then go advance one day, and we get the loaded car coming in, and we've got some down here in Whittier, around the corner down there, about a mile away. There were some other set outs, and we had to go to Ella to go down the end. You'll see it all. So, but it's still 11 o'clock. And I was trying to figure out what to do. I'm just going to jump right in with you guys, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and look at getting a career going, grabbing these cars here because this is a sawmill. They need logs, and Connolly is up around the corner that way. So I need to get my yellow mouse going so we can go ahead and, or you guys can at least go ahead and see if I can get it going here. Bear with me for just a minute. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to bear with it. Try to figure out why. Oh, here we go. Okay. No, that didn't do anything. All right. Anyway, we'll figure it out later. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go move some. This is a lot of fun. I'm really liking it, and um, yeah, no, I mean, actually, I like the looks of it. I like the scenery. I've got the scenery set on high, and I mean, with all the trees and everything, this is a lot of fun. So, still investigating. I'll be making mistakes. Why do I make the mistakes? So you don't have to. That's why. All right. So we're gonna jump on here, hit the 0 key, and we're gonna start rolling forward. Go down. We're gonna hook up to that cut of cars down there. Oh, and I need to go I first. Let's bring up the industry. We're at overall. We're at 110%. Passenger network service 100%. Freight performance 100%. Operation safety 100%. Reputation effects phase cost discount 25%. Equipment discount 10%. Repair speed bonus 50%. And new contractor tier up to tier 3. I can do up to tier 3. Tier 1's the beginning. I'm still working on it. Finances, we start off with $5,000. My balance is $4,500 right now. And a lot of it is right here. I mean, I ended up at it, or $150 deduction. I love this. I got a little bit of accounting background, so I get it. So anyway, Eastwood Engine Service. I hired a guy to work on that engine that we recovered. That was derailed because of the flood. So it's in the shop. It's about 85% done. He's working on it. He gets paid $15 a day. Can you imagine that, only making $15 a day nowadays? That's what's blowing my mind. I'm like, I'm not making very much money. I realize this is back in like the 1920s, 1910s, 1900s. Yep, I gotta have the coffee. I'll be sipping coffee today. So anyway, and then I did purchase the contract to start repairing the Ela track bridge stuff. So, and the passenger count is up. So there is the Pullman is sitting down here at Whittier, and there's like 45 passengers waiting. So if we have time today, before the day's out, we'll go do another passenger run. Stream time, only about 2 hours. Typical, my stream would be only about 2 hours, and I'm going to try to do 2 today. So I will be back on run 8. So, but yeah, this one has really caught my attention here. So I have no loans out. We're doing good. I want to look at locations. Here we are, Connolly Creek. So this is what it produces. And I need to find, as I'm still, oh, here we go. Repair Ella track bridge, that's already being done. When I run the day forward, we'll get the cars for the Ela track and bridge. Start the repair on that. I am looking for, okay. I might have to go back to the tutorials, guys, because I am looking for where I can actually, and I had it last night. Here. Locations, I got Connolly Creek. So, but I need to find where the contracts are. What's the switch list? I don't like profile settings guide. So, let's see. I know it's got to be in here. Where, oh, where? We'll go right now. Don't need to worry about that. Employees. No. Okay. Let's go back. I'll run down. I could also warp down too, but there's. Trying to remember how to pull it up so I can accept the contract. Okay, this is like the loads not set. I need the contract in order to do that. Alright, let's figure this out. Maybe I need more coffee. In the meantime, while I'm figuring it out, let's go run passenger. I'm going to be sitting around making these guys work. I like being this guy right up here. Here we go. Alright, Control T warps me in over here. Get out of the trees. And select. Forward. Here we go. did. I was reading through this for the first contract, and I'm wondering, it was up last night. I should have taken it last night when it was up. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking at. Sawmill. Okay, there it is. I found it. Go ahead and bring this to a stop. Let's see what we need to do. We got those cars there. Alright, tier 1 available at higher tier. Bonus available not yet reported. Expires in 3 days. So I got 3 days to do this contract. Okay, local sources. R1 consumes up to 8 cars of logs per day. Whittier sawmill. R1 quantity storage. Okay, quantity and storage 0 logs. Alright, so we need to grab those cars. Let's see what we got. Connolly Creek. Okay. No contracts there. Okay, contract. R1 consumes 8 hours sawmill. So we're going to go grab some logs. So we are going to back up. Here we go. How's everybody doing today? What's up, Hank? How's it going? Oh, I gotta love that sound. Welcome to the Lazy Farmer Railroad. There it is. How are things in the Rose Yard there, Hank? So once again, I'm going to do something I've never done. I'm going to go get these cars, pull these cars out, take them up to Connolly and see if we can't get some logs. Nice, getting the industries ironed out. That's awesome. Yeah, I got my plan of action today. I'm going to go back to Roseville. I've got that. I mean, it's going to be a big train, that big manifest to send up over the mountain. I can't stop thinking about it. Let's go slow down, because it is possible to do damage here in these cars. All right. But I just can't stop thinking about the Selkirk and Mohawk subdivision. All right, let's go here. Let's go check them all. Yep, we're good. Doesn't look like we have any handbrakes on. The HUD over here has got the little warning sign. So that's turned off. Okay, so it's got no error. That's kind of cool how they have that. And we're going to go ahead and open that up. And we got to open this one up. We're going to go slowly. There is no, unlike in Run 8, we don't have a, what do you call, PCS. They didn't have those on steam engines, I guess, back in the day. So the other thing I was noticing some things too. I mean, the detail is pretty incredible. I mean, I'm just looking at these cars. I mean, even on the inside of the wheels, they got the little, what I guess the heat sinks or the flanges, the burn off heat when the brakes are applied. Speaking of brakes, I noticed this last night and I got really excited over it. There's a brake. Look at it move. Look at that. They move. The brakes move. Apply the brakes. And then release the brakes. That's so cool. The details are amazing. I did. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll jump into Discord and take a look at the message. I saw your message on the last video I did, and I answered back to it. And it's no worries. But that was something else I was thinking about, how to send trains from one location to another, and I'm going to see. I'll go back and I'll look at it. I'll look at it during operations on Run 8 later on this afternoon. So we'll definitely, yeah, because I think I have an idea of how to do it. I really do. I mean, it's not going to be an automatic. It's going to be, what I'm thinking of is going to be a bit of a challenge. But it'll be all manual process. I like the guy. I don't know why. I just like standing like right here. All right, let's make this little train work. All right, just checking the audio, making sure you guys were getting sounds. I'll tell you, I mean, the one thing I like about this too is as you're driving the trains around, you can certainly tell when you are pulling a load, when you're going uphill, downhill. A little bit. Okay, it looks like he's going to clear that switch. Run, Forrest. I'm going to run down here. I think this is already set. So I think by now everybody knows what's going on here with your railroad, that there has been a flood. It wiped out the previous owners, pretty much wiped out bridges, whole sections of track. And I think it's pretty ingenious on the part of the developers that they turned this into something where, I wonder if I could ride the car. Oops. Jump. Ooh, I can. Wait. But, let's see. I'm all down there. Selected. Here we go. Put the camera down. Trying to get used to the camera angles. All right. Go forward. Like that, I can even bail off the end of this. Is the top one here. That's your train brake. And the bottom one is your independent, and you can even push it a little bit more, bail it off. That's, you know, they thought of everything. For something that's in pre-release, pretty impressed. Let's look at the map. So I'm here, scroll out. Camera views right there. I need to go up and go around this way. Get down into Connolly, down here. Physics are pretty good. Yeah, it's they're not spot on like Run 8 is, and that's okay. I'm not saying that as a negative. There's some things like, you know, if you couple too hard, you can damage some of the cars and stuff like that. You know, that's the typical stuff. But you can certainly feel when, you know, you've got a loaded. I mean, I only took 5 cars with this particular locomotive. I think I took like 5 cars up. Had to set 3 out or 4 cars. I think it was 4 cars. Actually, just 4 cars. 5 cars, including the Pullman. Set out 2 cars in Whittier, and then go up. And then, you know, head on up to Ella, whatever. No, I think it's Ela. Only one else, so I think it's Ela. All right. Click the switch on the fly here. And it definitely, I mean, it slows down. It's got, you know, you can tell, you know, your locomotive's got to work harder. There's a slight grade between Whittier and Ela, so it's downhill. So you gotta kind of control your train. But then as you're going uphill, as you're going back in the return route, there we go. Sounds are pretty cool. It's definitely nice. I mean, it's a nice departure from having to do, you know, doing modern day diesels on Run 8. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Run 8's, honestly, I'm going to still be on Run 8 a lot. I think for like today's modern thing, you could really learn how to run a train, you know, and use that as your simulator to practice. Just don't go driving into anything. Hello, I'm waving the flag, yep. Love the sound. You can change out the whistle, you know, you can change out the sound of the bell. But I like what this one came with. Alright, let's see, Connolly Creek. Put that one into reverse, there we go, now it's with us. More beans. And it just seems like that. It's like I've never been here, so I didn't realize that there was a bit of a grade there. And of course, you know, you got the physics of, you know, of the turn. You know, the cars want to go that way; they want to keep going straight, so they're binding up against the outside rail here. So you got that, and it looks like we got a little bit of a downhill grade, so I got to keep an eye on that. Just like anything else in railroading, you know, don't ever do anything fast. Look at that. That is so cool. And the sounds are cool. I didn't realize I had a Jones for Steam. I really didn't. I was really like, I really love Run 8 and everything that you could do on there. But yeah, this is, and the scenery. Oh my goodness. Yeah, scenery makes a difference, and I think that's the one thing that Run 8 lacks. And it's not about the scenery in Run 8, and I'll still defend that. It's all about the physics. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more here. 10 miles an hour. Not quite enough. I thought that was a little bit... to me, it looked, the perspective was downhill, so I was kind of waiting for it. But it looks like we're pretty much on the flat. Now, it's interesting, this particular contract, to give you 3 days to complete it. Thinking you could probably do this in a day. Maybe. It's kind of that's a long run. Like these screens are all movable. That's something. Some of the screens in Run 8 aren't movable. Sounds are real good. I love the sounds. And you know, the thing is, this is multiplayer as well too. They gave us a multiplayer version. Work together. Well, it's work together all the way around, but you can either work together on one train, or somebody can work one. Like there's 2 locomotives. I got one sitting in the shop that's being repaired, because it was derailed, so I had to go recover that one. All right, let's go ahead. It might have an uphill, it might be a bit of an uphill grade, because it's, there we go. Is that a roof or something like that, or is that just the side of the hill? This reminds me of, was it the Lone Pine Railroad? That's up around Yosemite National Park, and sometimes if you're lucky, you get there on a day, they'll run either a Shay or a Heisler, and you go through forest like this. It's really cool. Yeah, we must be going uphill. Go ahead and bump this back up again. So I need to find R1 and SO1 and SO2. Those are the tracks. Okay, those are the tracks down there. And they want set out 1, set out 2. Okay, then Connolly Creek, log 1, L1 produces 12 cars of logs per day. So they give you 1, 2, 3 tracks that produce 12 cars. So you can do this 3 times a day. Just run a logging train back and forth. That would be cool. That would be way cool. And as usual, guys, if you like the content of The Lazy Farmer and what we're doing here, go ahead. Please like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Helps the analytics. That's the one thing I do miss. I mean, with Run 8, you got the HUD up here. You can tell you if you're going uphill. See, now this perspective is definitely an uphill. But from this perspective, it almost looks downhill. Well, it looks more like on the flat. But yeah, so that means going the other way We're going to really have to be watching our speed. How these guys did it back in the day without dynamic brakes, that's amazing. So you can damage your cars, you can damage your locomotives. If you couple way too fast, damage the locomotives. All right, let's see. Now you just gotta figure out where everything is. We do have a, oh, you know, I'm gonna stop here. Is this one? So stop. All right, let's see. Let's move the other way here. Oh, that is one. L1 right there. So you hover on that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right in here, it's highlighting. So I could actually just go right in here and push my cars in there. So I am going to back this thing up. Never been here before. I'm not even hitting the beam. I'm not even giving anything. Look at the downhill grade is enough that it's starting to roll on its own. There we go. I'll take that. Yep. Sudden stops. And then you're rated too, Hank. You're rated on your efficiency. That affects your reputation. Your poor reputation, you're not going to get customers. You're not going to get passengers for your freight, you know, for your passenger service. All right, let's go ahead and throw that one. And you go down, if you're standing by the locomotive, when you're airing up cars, you can actually even hear the steam-driven compressor. So they got the sound. It sounds, everything's pretty spot on. I really don't know. I'm sure they see some things, or things that they want to add maybe later on. I just think, you know, I think that this is actually ready. Honestly, is actually ready for. They say it's pre-release. Beta, another term for beta. And yes, I even said I'll help you guys out. Alright, let's come to a stop here. I think it's this one. Let me take a look and see. Okay, that's L1. That's P1. So P is for pulpwood. So if I want pulpwood, I would, you know, if I can get cars for pulpwood later on, I can order cars and start doing pulpwood. That's cool too. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we're going to push in, see how many cars we can get. What's my contract for? Eight cars. I need at least 8 cars of... So we may have to go drop some cars here and we'll continue on down. So I'm already thinking... Yes. I think Bryson City. I remember, well, I don't know. We'll come bring this to a stop and I'll show you the map because brand new, just starting out, it's between Whittier and Ela, Ella, Ela, whatever, however, L.A. I don't want to say L.A. That reminds me of Los Angeles. Bleh. Pay $700 million for a baseball player. Come on, seriously? Anyway, it starts out, and you basically, the area you have here is Connolly, Whittier, and Ela. And you have to build up. So I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the map looks like. That's why this is exciting to me, because I don't know. Train brakes on. We'll come to a stop there. I believe it is. I don't know, just from what other people have said. But until I experience it myself. Okay, I'm not going to worry about pulpwood, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break it. How many cars is that? How many cars do I have anyway? 1, 2, 3, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then these two down here, the locomotive and the tender. Okay, so I got 8 cars. So let's go ahead and got 1. That's 2, 3, 4. So we are going to cut it right here. I think. Wait a minute, is that right? And that's the other thing. I missed my drone. Well, actually, I don't. I got this. I got this here. But trying to figure out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I do have 8 cars. I thought I had more. It almost looked like it was more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am going to cut it right here. All right. Let me get back on the ground. First thing, got to put the brakes on. And then the angle cock. That's one thing that they took out. It's just open and close. That's it. There's no stretch force, anything like that. So going back, Hank, to, well, here's what, so you're asking about Bryson. I haven't looked at the entire map. So here's Bryson. So, and all these areas, you can buy the rights to them to get onto them. And there's a lot of other bridges. So the very first bridge here is right here. You got to repair that in order to get into this area here. So let's see, you're asking about Bryson. There's Bryson, Alarka, Brooks, Almond, Wesser, Ventahala, Topton, Rodo, Andrews. Looks like about as far out as that goes. Cochran, Alarka, Walker, Hemingway. So it looks like there's something here going to Hemingway. Nice. Connolly, here's where I'm at right here. Thomasville, or Thomas Valley, Wilmot, Barkers, Coe, Dillsboro. You're asking about Dillsboro? There's Dillsboro right there. Well, on our honeymoon, my wife and I rode a steam engine from Bryson City to Dillsboro and back. Then I got to spin the engine on a turntable. We'll never forget it. That's awesome. You have a good honeymoon like that. Yeah, the excitement. We're talking about trains on our honeymoon. And I'm not just saying this to one up you, Hank. Don't get me wrong, but our honeymoon was London, Paris, and Scotland, and so got to take the high-speed rail from London to Paris. Never thought I'd ever do that in my life, let alone even want to go to anything French. And if there's anybody from France out there, don't bear with me. I'm not digging on you guys, because I had a wonderful time. Never ever thought I would stand underneath the Eiffel Tower, let alone go to the top of it, and then be surprised by what was at the top of it. Be surprised by a lot of things, not just the people, but a lot of the monuments around. It was around Paris. It was amazing. And then, of course, then we took the train back to London, and then from there, steam engine, the Flying Scotsman from London to Edinburgh, Scotland, and that was phenomenal. So didn't get to push the train around on a turntable, didn't get to, get up in the cab, anything like that, but just to be on board, you know, and it was just seeing the sights as the world was going by, phenomenal. So I know where you're coming from, Hank. Those are memories that, you know, will live forever. So, but to be able to to do something, that's cool. But anyway, there you go, Dillsboro. So it is here. There you can relive your honeymoon. That's awesome. All right, so this is set. Let's go ahead and back up, and then we're going to continue on down the line, and we'll get some more logs. Get back up in my standing spot. I don't know why. I just love. I like having the fact that there's my dude right there. There's the dude. That's the lazy farmer right there. Got the overalls. Got the blue shirt. Got gloves on. Got the hat. Got everything. That's the lazy farmer. All right. And then I don't know. I don't have. You know what? That's the other thing too. I'm wondering. Let's see. Equipment. This is what I currently own. Still figuring things out, but there's supposed to be a place too where you can go look at all the different locomotives that you can buy. I don't know. For SP Bob, I'm not sure. It'd be kind of cool if they would actually. There's no reason for it out here, but to put that cab forward in this game would be pretty darn cool. Not holding my breath at all. See, that's the other thing. Hit the H key. You just get what's like that. But if you hold down the V key and then move your mouse up and down. I love it. I love it. All right, Hank. $30 on Steam. That's another game we can play together. Anybody else if you're a subscriber to this channel and you join my Discord and accept the terms over there as well too, you know what? I've got something coming and this is going to be in run 8, and now may even be here on this as well too. We'll see what we can do. I gotta make another cup of coffee, guys. Hang on, there we go. But we want to get people that want to play right and not just, well, let's put it this way. Most of the students have found my channel. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but just to keep things separate, safe, so that I'm not going to get myself in trouble. Yeah, you guys aren't going to be allowed on my server. It's just to be above reproach. I just hate to say that. So, all right, but you're welcome to watch. You're welcome to subscribe. All that good stuff. All right, let's go bring this to a slow stop. Sometimes it feels like it's just not. Oh, there's that camera thing again. There we go. I'll figure it out. All right, we're going to throw that one. We're going to throw that one. Let's go forward. A little bit of bell. Typically, you don't have to use the bell, but I'm just throwing it in there so you guys get a little bit of the feel. Once you overflow, there we go. So there is a sandbox version of this as well too. So I mean, if you want to play around with all the different cars and everything, there is. I mean, it's a total sandbox. What I'm looking at right now, and I did this for Run 8 and did a comparison of JMRI, which is the model railroad. Got the trees here. There we go. It's a program that can run an actual model railroad. I mean, you can control everything, and part of it is you can do your set up your cars, set up your locomotives, and put in a little more beans here. We're slowing down. But you can put everything in, and of course for Run 8, you really don't need that stuff because Run 8 takes care of it for you. But I'm looking at this particular call it a game. A simulator. And as far as keeping track of your cars, and you know you can do it, you can make a switch list in here. But I'm thinking, I'm already leaning toward that. I might have to start playing with some JMRI. Oh, that's good, and it's hot. Wow. Okay, I'm going to throw this one out here. How cool would it be? The road trains were the big modern diesels, but all your locals were steam like this. I don't know. I'm just, hey, I'm just going to throw that out there. Number one sitting there in the shop being worked on. Alright, so I got a set of cars here. There's going to be a set of cars I'm going to put out here. This is going to be easy to run in advance 1 hour, and that should load the cars up. Those should be loaded, and we can take them back down to the sawmill. So, yep, TheLazyFarmer Railroad. I love it. You can name your own railroad, give your own marks. Yes, it does, Hank. It does. This game does have diesel. This is transition era of, United States, Appalachian Mountain area, I believe, is where it's at. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the East Coast side of things, but I know it's supposed to be on the East Coast side. And yeah, it's that transition era between steam and diesel, and that's one of the it's basically, I don't want to call it a scenario. It's more of it's an achievement, is to actually get the money together and build the diesel tower so that you can fuel up your diesel locomotives. And once you get that in place, then you can buy your diesel. You can buy your diesel now, as a matter of fact. And it has a couple. It's got like a little road diesel. So, earlier one. Let me see. Equipment. Trying to see. I'm still trying to figure out everything. Nope. Alright. So I'll find it. It is in here somewhere. There is an equipment list. And that's the sandbox side of things. It is North Carolina, right on the border of Tennessee. I believe this game goes down into Georgia too. Look at that. Now we're into CSX territory. How about that? Alright, let's go ahead and come off of this a little bit. And before we go up to that switch, I'll bring this to a stop. Alright, let me get off of here. So, I believe, let's see which one of these. Locations, here we go. Whittier Sawmill, I want Connolly Creek. Okay, L2 is right on this one, so I bet you this one's pulpwood. Look at that, P2. Yep, P2, highlights right there. So when we start doing pulpwood, we'll be putting cars here for pulpwood. All right. And once again, doing multiplayer, somebody could be running logs, running this stuff up here. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we're lined up straight. We are. All right. And let's go ahead and flip this. We're going to put this into reverse. There we go. All right. And come off the brakes. Give her some beans. I don't know, Hank. You know what? Right about now, I really don't care where it's at. It's just so darn pretty. Oh my gosh. I never ever thought, I'll be honest with you guys, I never thought that scenery would make that big of a deal to me, but it does. And so that leads me to my next announcement, which is going to be early, but it'll be after the first of the year, because I'm still waiting. Like, this was a Christmas gift from my daughter, Tanamarie, who streams as well too. You can find her channel on Twitch, and I think she also streams on YouTube as well too. So she's my partner in playing Lord of the Rings online, and we also go hunt demons with Demonologist. But she gifted this to me early because she knew she's gonna be out of town. She knew that I was wanting to stream it. And this is now, here's the thing: where she lives, near where she lives, there is the Virginia and Truckee Railroad Museum. And it goes, they have a line, I have to go back out there and check it out, but last time when I lived out there, they were starting to repair the line and to make it active to go from Reno to Virginia City. And they have they've got in the Sacramento Railroad Museum, they have one of the original steam engines from the Virginia and Truckee sitting there. And I guess the other one, which is live steam, is actually there in Reno, and they're using that to go up the mountain. And she sent me a picture. Oh, that's why I'm liking it. She sent me a video. She got caught at railroad tracks. One of these going by, one of these moguls going by, taking cars toward Virginia City. Now, like I said, whether they go all the way up to Virginia City or not, I don't know. Next time I go out there, I told her, next time I'm out there, we're going to be investigating that. All right, we're going to push back as far as we can. We're not going to hit the bumper. And then I got to go find the time setting. I think it's under settings, and then just advance 1 hour, and that should load these cars up. All right, let's come off of this. Come on a little bit still. We're not going to slow down way too fast. We're still working uphill. You know what? That's the thing. I gotta look at the list of what I can purchase as far as, and if they put anything like a Heisler or a what was the other one I just said? All right, let's go ahead. All right, I believe we are there, guys. Let's take a look and see. Oh, we're well in there. Okay, okay. In fact, I probably could have, you know what? That's good to know. How far back does this go? Not that far back. I couldn't put all 8 here. So, settings. We're going to wait an hour. Hang on, let me turn this around, see what happens in an hour. Well, we waited an hour. Nothing. Let's wait another. Nothing. How long is it going to take? Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to... Let's pull off. Hang on. Get off the train. You know what? And if I have to wait a day, then I'll wait a day. Apply. There we go. I held the button too long. All right. Pull back, you local. Man, I didn't put anything on there. It's just starting this. Okay, we got... Oh, did I forget? I did. Thank God there's no PCS fault in this one. There it is. Okay. Alright, we're good. We got handbrake set. Let's try... What happens if I wait an hour? You know what? We're going to sleep. I've got a caboose that's sitting down in the interchange yard that I'm going to sell. That's $3,000. It's snowing in Rose Yard. Nice. I had that the other day when I was running trains out of Sparks Yard. It started snowing. So I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Run 8 is a phenomenal train simulator. It is, and it's not a game. It is a full-blown simulator. So the strength isn't in the scenery. this one here, simulator slash game, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Let's see how long this takes for this. We get logs. We get logs. Oh, what's going on here, guys? We didn't get logs. All right. Well, let's go ahead and leave it. Why don't I have logs? All right, we just got a notification up here. Okay, so we can come here to the console and see our notifications. So let's see. Eastwood Engine Service paid $15 wage. One shop worker. He's working on that thing. Reputation is still maintained 110%. Nice. And the TLFR Railroad, TLFRR 100 has been sold for $3,700. That was the caboose. We're not using the caboose, so I got rid of it. Made some more money off of it. East Whittier Interchange received 14 cars. Those are the cars that are coming in for. Well, I may, for the bridge, to fix the yellow bridge. So I may go back down there. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to leave these cars here. I just want to make sure. I'm just not knowing what I'm doing. So I want to make sure. Conley Creek. All right, L2. So this is for logs. L2 produces 12 cars logs per day. So I came in at about 12 noon. So maybe it is 24 hours from the time I set the cars out. So at this point, I'm going to leave these cars sit here. And we're just going to head on back. Let's go back down to the interchange. Come on, get back up there. There we go. I just need to come off the brake. Don't need to do train brakes on this one. We've got to do them set out. What do they say? Red sky in morning, sailor take warning. It's looking like it. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That'd be a great sunset, but yeah, out here in Cali, you see something like that, you know a storm's coming. All right, we're gonna get some independence on here. Try it. Unfortunately, we don't have dynamics, so we're gonna have to basically stay on the brakes. Go. Too much brakes. Come on. I'm just not going to talk, guys. I just want to look at the scenery, hear the sounds. There is something, though, that I will talk about this, though. There is something that this game / simulator did point out. I need a new monitor. I need a new monitor. Slow down with 22 miles an hour into a turn. I can derail. I don't want to derail. I don't want to do that. But then again, like I say, that's my motto. I do the mistakes so you don't have to. Six, be going up, going up. Nope, 15.5 still. I know we are going to slow down when we go into the turns because we're going to bind up on the outside rail. Here we are on the straightaway. We're starting to pick up speed again. I got to do it. How cool is that? Throw. Oh, got it, man. I was trying to get it on the move, and I mean, I really should come to a complete stop, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we should be lined up all the way back into Whittier. The interchange yard at Whittier. I'm doing it from outside the cab. You can sit in the cab if you want and manipulate the controls inside the cab. I just like this view. You have two options also. You have realistic and simplified. So this is realistic mode. Simplified just gives you brake, forward and reverse. Try to do realistic. Ooh. Slow down. Slow down, farmer. Look at it, rocking and rolling. Look at that. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Oh, I got my rail nerd going. So we're gonna do this morning, like I was saying. We'll be here for I think about another hour. Yeah, we're exactly about 1 hour and 10 minutes into the stream. We're gonna be here for about another hour or so. Try to accomplish some things. We got some cars set out for logging. That's good. And then we've got cars. We're gonna go back to the interchange yard and see if we got time in that hour to grab those cars. Take them up to, along with a passenger. If we're going to go from Whittier to Ella, we're going to grab the passenger car as well too, and we will go run some passengers up to Ella, whatever, however. Yeah. Well, if it's Ella, it'd be two L's. So ELLA. So it's not Ella. It's got to be Ela or Ele. I'll have to look it up, see how it's pronounced. A little bit of an echo like that. And you know what, if anybody's missing the days of Steam, just give me a thumbs up. Raise your hand. Say I am. Show of hands. Alright, coming through the Y, which is right here. Interchange yards down here, about a mile away. That's the other thing I like too. I mean, without the HUD that they have in Run 8, which helps a lot, you really need to know your route, where the grade starts, where it ends, how steep. Ah, got it. Good. Okay. Whoa. Camera work is still a little bit jiggity. You hear the sound on that? This is like low gear. And the closer you get to neutral, your locomotive's going to work. Oh, I should have thrown that one. Oh well. So it's like low gear, and then you get up to neutral, you get high gear. We'll run a little more efficiently. I didn't change the throttle. I changed the ratio on the reverser, and I'm actually gaining speed. So I can actually come off on the throttle. Less steam, more speed. There's our second engine down there. And then there's the interchange track we've got. Well, we got some more cars. Stenzel Manufacturing. Ooh. We got some more cars to set out. We got some work to do. Nice. Alright, we're gonna come up. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and go on around here. Show you guys. So let's see where she's at. Oh, she's looking better already. He did good work. My guy did good work. See right? Oh yeah, firebox door. We can open that up. Nice. All right. So we have 44T E17 10-wheeler. So no water, no coal. So she's dead, but we got her. She was derailed. She's 100%. All right. So she is ready to go. We could actually start using her. So but she's good to go. And what we got down here? We got Denzel Manufacturing, Ella Bridge, Ella Bridge, Ella Bridge. So got a lot of stuff here. Ella Bridge site, Ella Bridge site, Ella Bridge site. Same gravel for the Ella Bridge site. Ooh, a big train. Ella Bridge site. Rebar. Oh, dimensional lumber. Dimensional lumber. Rebar. I like how they do that. More rebar here too. All right, am I seeing? Rebar. A rebar. Dimensional lumber. Gravel. All right, so we got one car for Stenzel, which is in Whittier. Memory serves me. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab onto this. Go pull it on up to Whittier, and we'll go grab. Let me go. Actually, I want to take a look at that. Where are we? Go and Control T. I'm in the water. Really? All right. And that should be Stenzel. Yep, that one's Stenzel. So that's our. We could actually come on up. Planning my run here, guys. Yep, I will pull up short of this switch here. We'll leave the train back here, grab the Stenzel, come back. You can pull it in, swap out these cars, and then I'll pull forward, do a little run around, grab the passenger. How many people I got waiting for me? 57 passengers waiting to go to Ella. Wow, nice. All right. So when we get to Ella, we're going to have to do a run around on the train, but the Stenzel, I think I'll leave the outbound. Might leave the outbound right here. And that way the only thing I'm bringing up is the Pullman and the rest for the Ella Bridge. Okay, I got a plan. I have a plan. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to try to stick to it. Here we go. Go back to right there. Control T. All right. Oh wait, I'm in Whittier already. What am I doing? I want to come down here. And I think at the end of this day, I'm going to park this one in the house and start using the 10-wheeler just to see. But I got a guy, I'm paying him $15 a day. Might as well just put this one in there, like do some maintenance. All right, come on back. So we're down to under 3 miles an hour. It just seems to be better. I believe I'm still like at 100%. We'll have to take a look at the condition after that run up to Connolly. Alright, let's take a look and see where she's at. I'm still at 100%. So, yeah, it's all about how well you can control your locomotive, cars. Honestly, in railroading, nothing is ever done fast. Alright, we're open. So the purple means I got some handbrakes that need to be handbrake. So we got 2 cars with handbrakes on. Yep. So that one's released. There we go. All white, which means we're all free. No, I got no little yellow exclamation points, which means all my angle cocks are set correctly. All right, let's go follow the plan. There we go. I don't want to reverse, I went forward. Ooh, she's struggling. And we do have a Fred on the back end of the thing. No, it's not a little lighted whistle, anything like that. We don't have an EOT. His name is actually Fred. And if he's back there flashing on the rear end, yeah, that's going to be an HR issue. Just saying. All right. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. This is literally, Hank, I'm not even 24 hours old on this game. So, I don't think we are. Let's see. If I hit escape, I know we'll pause it. Yep. Let's see. Preferences, input, mouse speed, features. I don't think there's any keybinds, to be honest with you. I'll have to go dig deeper on that. I actually don't mind using the GUI. Water's getting a little bit low on the tender. Got plenty of coal. 5.6 tons of coal. 3,300 gallons of water. Pretty good. On the map. Got water here, there's water in Whittier. Oops. Nothing in Ella, but we can build a tank. We can put something there if we needed to. Right up here, just short of the switch. the sound though. She's working. Oh, that's just beautiful. Alright, here's the Y. Of course, Connolly, we just came from Connolly. Whittier, and that's Stenza, whatever the company name is. I'm gonna switch that out, make some money doing that. I guess the big money's in the freight. But if I keep getting the passenger, because they're happy, we got passenger service from Whittier to Ella, and back. Here. My train brakes, loving. You can see how it transitions through. Now, version 2 of Run 8, the braking panel looked like this. I like that. Because if there's a problem in a car somewhere in Run 8 by going to a solid bar, you have no idea where that problem might be. You kind of have to walk your entire train, and that's more realistic. Yeah, I get it. All right, let's see. That's LS, so it's just this one car right here. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna set a few train brakes, or hand brakes, not train brakes, hand brakes. What am I saying? Sal. I work with a Sal. Good guy. Good guy. So, but this is what I'm saying. These cars come in, different road names and different car numbers. So, if you want to take the time to switch between here and JMRI, you could do that and track your cars. I'm not sure if that's feasible. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and typical, we are going to, I'm on the wrong side, but I'm going to go ahead and close that angle cock to hold the air. I like the fact I have to deal with stretch force. I like that. Okay, so in the meantime, this is with us, but this one is against us. We want this one. All right, and then we got to come in. We got to go this way, so perfect. So we're going to pull in here. That was another car that I set out. So, whoop, I don't want that one. What am I doing? Yep, go this way, and all right. So we're going to go ahead and pull forward into here. We'll grab this car, push it back out of the way, and then the other one we'll set in there. We'll make some money doing that. And then I think we'll go ahead and bring this outbound car and just set it on this track right here. That way it's completely out of the way. We got the runaround track, and then we'll go up here, run around, connect to the Pullman. We'll load up passengers. We'll push back, grab the rest of the freight, and then we'll go ahead and head for. Okay, is it Hank? Is it Ella or Ela or Elay? If it's LA, I'm not saying LA again. I can't. I'm just not a fan of Los Angeles. I'm just Woke Central. Okay, I'm off my thing. All right. Okay, I'm giving the signal here. He's not looking. Put your coffee cup down. Oh. All right. You saw me. How about if I get off the track so he doesn't run me over? I think after we grab the Pullman and push back, I'll stop here at the water tower and just top off. Don't really need it. I think we'll be good for the rest of the day. As long as we're using the steam efficiently. Well, the benefit of JMRI is, like I said, it's something that they can do. Oh, let me bring this to a stop. The strength of JMRI is that you can use it and control DCC controlled locomotives on a physical model railroad. And you could literally, if you're by yourself with using a computer and the MRI, you basically can do whatever it is you want to do and have life all throughout your railroad. So I don't know. My biggest thing was to experiment with it. Is it feasible? Is it something, you know? Because I know that there are some people out there that's what they want to do, and they were trying to. And there's some videos out there of people trying to really control and keep track of all the cars and where they're at. And the only thing about that is that it actually takes you out of the simulator. So, excuse me, I'm trying to open a window here, get some fresh air. But anyway, yeah, and that's the piece on that is that I mean, you know, if you're spending more time, and you guys know that I use a spreadsheet, but I pretty much do my spreadsheet work away when I'm not in the simulator. When I'm in the simulator, I'm in the simulator. Okay, and the spreadsheet is more about trying to organize my Run 8 industries and everything, and then I'll go in once I'm in the simulator. I can make my adjustments, and then that's pretty much it. That's really much all I use a spreadsheet for. I've seen some other people use a spreadsheet, and like I said, they're trying to control where every single car is. That's, yeah, to me, that takes you out of the simulator. Now you're spending all your time trying to do spreadsheets, and then they get mad because they don't enjoy the simulator. Well, you're doing it to yourself. I don't want to be that person. So all I want to do is just see if it's feasible, if it's something that, hey, you know, I can go, you know, at the end of what the heck is going on with the grass right here? All that grass just jumped right up. It wasn't just like wind blowing through it. It jumped. Oh, wait. Whoa. I'm going the wrong way here. This caught my attention right here. Like right there. See, look at it. The grass is jumping. Oh my God, it's possessed. Maybe I should hit the brakes. There we go. There it goes again. I heard there was a lot of witchcraft up here in the Appalachian Mountains. I think I'm seeing evidence of it. It's Blair Witch. That's it. It's a Blair Witch project going on right there. So yeah, you talked about like don't play chicken. I gotta be careful with that because my buddy, he's kind of really worried about his brother because I'm not sure. All right, let me turn the bell off. Let me focus on what I'm doing here. I'm talking too much. So we are not going to connect those, but we are going to release the handbrakes. And I believe do left control and click, We are bled, so we're good. All right, got plenty of room. I didn't hit too hard. All right, so we're gonna pull forward like I was saying, and then we're gonna push back, and we'll leave the outbound car right here, and then we'll go ahead and set out the one that's supposed to be going in there. So make sure we're in the right spot. We are going to go to Whittier. There's Stenzel Manufacturing, and if we hover on the track BB2, you see it highlight over there where my cars are, so we know we're on the right one. Okay, so let's go ahead and brakes. It does look weird. I think it looks weird. You don't see it from this angle. It's supposed to be shadow, wind coming through the grass and everything. There's like right here, it's like long grass, up here long grass, and it's waving in the breeze from this, from this perspective. But from over there, it's jumping up, and it looked like it was jumping up. But yeah, going back to my buddy, man, his brother is still in the hospital. They don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, he tried to, for lack of a better description, he tried to beat a train at a crossing that was not controlled by a light. Well, it just had a sign like this. And it wasn't just him, it was his entire family was in the car. So, wife is out of the hospital. Kids ended up just going to urgent care and then being released to family. But man, when you come to it, you know what? What's the rule, guys? We're going to talk a little railroad thing. You see nothing but this. Okay, even though there's no stop sign on there, you come to a stop, you look, and you listen. So just don't assume the train's not coming. You got to stop, look, and listen. All right, we're going to set this car right in here. Uh-oh, we have a problem. My coffee got cold. So we're at about 1 hour and 40 minutes onto the stream. Like I said, I try to keep my streams at just about 2 hours, between 2 and 3. Okay, I'm not hard, like have to stop at 2. But I will be setting a goal here. All right, let's go and we'll push this one back to about there. Come to a stop. You can turn that off because it's annoying. Ooh, I like that little slack action right there. All right, let's see. This one, there it is. By the handbrake. We'll uncouple, and then we're just going to pull forward, and then we'll put this one back in there. So, forward. Now we are at a crossing right there, so alright, that'll do. That's the other thing I like. You got ladders here. Watch this. Look at this. Where's he at? There's the lazy farmer hanging on it. You just gotta run up to it. You don't have to hit a key to jump onto it. Then I can climb up higher too if I wanted to. Climb all the way up that ladder if I needed to. But I should be high enough to where I'm not gonna get between the car and the dock. So, but that's still the wrong side. It should be on the other side. Loaded. I don't want to get too crazy. I'm right about 3 miles an hour, and I need to bring this to a stop. And that'll do. Kill the bell, please. Thank you. Alright. And I'm off the car. Am I actually, is that far enough back? It was hard to gauge that. Need to come back any farther. Let's take a look and see. Ah, we're just in it. We're just in it. You can see, do this over here. You can see where the front wheels are. We're okay. But typically that door should be like lined up here with the dock. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's push it back. Let's do it the right way. We can hear the compressor. What's that sound? Oh! I hear the compressor and it reminded me of a song and I had to think about it. It was Billy Joel's Allentown. Has that sound in it. It'll come back even a little bit more. I can even open the door. It's empty. Where'd it go? Been ripped off. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's stop playing around. Got work to do. Now, this is what, there's a ramp right here. Why can't I just run up the ramp? That's something that they might need to fix. Little annoyance. No big deal. I like that, how you can see the chain moving, pulled up, pulls the bar up off the... so, that's kind of cool. That is way cool. Alright, let's go ahead and close that angle cock. We're not going to close this one because we don't want a bottle air. Bottle air bad. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go forward. Alright. Stop here for a second. And then I want to left click and left mouse button, or I'm sorry, left control and then left click. I don't need to do it, but I do want to bleed the air. There we go. So handbrake's on, air bled. We're good. Let's go back down here. We'll grab that car. Spotted. There we go. Did I even get anything for that? I didn't even see it. Oh yeah, I did. Payment for delivery. MEC to sends me. I got $69 for delivering that car. There it is. Get some money. Nice. Alright, let's get back to work. We'll grab this car here. We'll bring it up like we were going to do. We'll do a runaround. Grab the Pullman. Push it back a little bit. We'll load it up with some passengers. Go get the rest of the train for Ela, whatever that name is. And then we will head on back. Head on down. And we'll spot the rest of the cars at the bridge to start working on the bridge. And then we're going to call it. That will be the end of the stream for this stream for today. I'll take a bit of a break. Might work a little bit on this railroad, take a bit of a break, and then I'll get set up and we're going to do some Run 8 and work on out there in the Sparks yard and get that road train going, and then go over to the Davis yard see what we got work to do there in Davis. I think we got some cars to push over the hump and some locals to run. The biggest one being out there in the Sunnyvale, Sunnyside, something. Interesting. We have these here for this crossing, but nothing for this crossing here. I didn't think they had asphalt back in these days. Maybe they did. I don't know. I always thought by this area, in this area, everything was all dirt road. Whoa. Yeah, looks faster than what it really is. It's only 11 miles an hour. Still a little fast. Alright, independent brakes, so we just got the train. Yeah, we're going to keep the bill going just because. Alright. Come down here, grab this one. Ela, that's why, okay, Ela, yeah. I know it's not Ella, because Ella would be 2 L's. I knew that already. Slow her down. Get under 3. Thank you. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, like a glove. Alright, release. And I believe that she's already bled. Yeah. Yeah, you can see she's already starting to roll forward. Stop just on the other side of that crossing. Yeah, maybe. Alright, perfect. Right about there is perfect. Handbrake. Pull there. Cut that up. Got a headache now. Alright, we'll leave that the way it is. But we're going to go ahead and flip this one. Go back and check this one. Yep, this one is set against it. Will be, yeah. So we're going to go and go that one. What is it with our conductors, man? You guys can book it. Alright. Climb on up. Seat. Alright, should stand with. Like the lean feature. Love it. I mean, I can see asphalt down in like the city area, closer to like main towns and stuff, but up here in the mountains and something that's very, very rural, during, what is it? This is what, 19, I gotta think 1910, 1920-ish. I gotta look it up to history really. Oh, so, alright. We got plenty of water, independent brake, train brake, all of it. You can do it all. Oh, it's just, I mean, of course I didn't grow up. I mean, yeah, my kids probably think I was around when the wheel was invented, but it's still, I would just think that this particular era, I mean, I'd look it up. It'd just be an interesting question to look up. When was asphalt first and where? I do have some videos I'm going to tie to my channel. I've got one that I was watching. It's a really good one about how steam locomotives work. Alright, so we're going to go over here and we'll reverse, go back, tie into that Pullman. A little bit bigger hitbox. Not much bigger, just a little bigger, especially when you're trying to hit that on the move. Although, really, prototypically, I would come to a stop, have to throw it, and then pull forward. That'll do. I would not train brake. Alright, let's get out. And I gotta go through. Well, I don't have to. I actually don't have to get out. I do that. There we go. There's the LazyFarmer right there. What a cool office LazyFarmer's got. What a cool office. Well, steam engines were replaced by diesels in the 1950s. Okay, okay, I didn't realize it was that relatively new. Okay, all right, relatively being means. You know, we're almost coming to that 100-year mark here. Wow. But okay, 1950s. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking more like in the 20s and the 30s. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. In 1870, a Belgian chemist, Edmund de Smet, laid the first asphalt pavement in the U.S. at Newark. All right. So 1870, 1930s or 1940s, they were both running. Okay, so I was right about 30s then. Nice touch. All right. And we'll get out. Do our connections. And there we go. Let's go. Gates. Take that off. Down the other side. Yep, I'm going to close that because I'm thinking that sounded like this side was open. It is. There we go. Close that. All right. Go ahead and get our passengers on board. Passengers, we're going to be going to Ela station. There we go. And we're loading passengers. So we had a total of 50 some, almost 57 passengers, I think. We'll see. This is a 60 passenger car, so we might be full. And it's like $1 to go from Whittier to Ela. So meanwhile, while they're loading up, how are we looking? Finances. Opening balance with 5,000. Right now we have a balance at 8,000 here. Nice. Our balance is 8,000. So we made, in just 2 days, we made like $3,000. Well, part of that 3,000 was selling off that caboose. $354. We'll wait until it stops. 7. All right, 59, 60. We are loaded with no passengers waiting. We are fully loaded with that is awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and get back on, and we're going to, well, actually, I'm going to run back. Got to come back, push back, grab these guys, and then we're going to head for Ela. Now, I guess really typically, I probably wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't have loaded the passengers first. I probably would have pushed the Pullman back, grabbed the cars, then come up, loaded the passengers. Slow this down. Ooh, it might have been a little bit hard for the passengers, but that's okay. We're doing good. All right. That one's open. Go up and over. Try to do it right. See, there's the angle cock. Let's open this up. There we go. All right. You can see the air going through everything here. Let's go ahead and turn this on and then get the train brake on. We're going to release the handbrakes. Brakes are off. Love that. You got a compressor. All right, let's get in. Back in the seat. All right. There we go. It loaded. 918 tons, 16 cars. What's up, Bob? How are you doing today? Now he's sitting down. Are they a little bit loud? Oh, you know what? They are a little bit loud. Bring that down just a tad. How's that? Is that better? Now I came off the throttle a little bit there, but before I came off the throttle, I adjusted the sounds a bit. So, and I noticed that, yeah, they were peaking up into the red where I wasn't. So, yeah, thank you, sir. Right there. And everything's still behind us like it's supposed to be. We're like, I'm off the throttle and we're still picking up speed. A little bit of brakes. There we go. Ooh, we can open the firebox up. Nice. Oil cans, can't do anything with it. Can't do anything with the valves. Other than the sight glass is a visual cue as to how much water you have in the tender. 30-mile-an-hour sign, which is right there. Nice. We got Ella coming around this bend here. A little bit of straightaway, and then Ela, not Ella, Ela. Then we'll figure out what our moves are there. Priority is get the passengers off. They don't want to wait. I think this sign right here is going to have the big S on it, which means there's a state or we're approaching the station. We're already starting to slow down. That's okay. We want to around this bend. We should actually see the station. There's a signboard for Gila. There's the station right there. Cool. Kind of a rough stop for the passengers. I think Got some face plants up against the window there, but that's okay. It's my railroad. I can do what I want. And look, they're already starting to disembark. 48. All right. So I think what I'm going to do while they're disembarking, I'm actually going to pull the Pullman off and get it out of our way. Stick it right back in here for right now. And then we'll pull this whole train forward. I'm going to run around and then we'll push it up to the bridge. The rest of the cars are going to be going up to the bridge work site so we can rebuild the bridge. And then that'll be it for today on the TheLazyFarmer Railroad. So that's the plan. Stick to it. Then I'll get some things set up for, like I said, take a bit of a break, get some things set up for the session with Run 8. And our work in Roseville, California. All right, so let's go ahead and flip some switches. That's going to be set. We'll come up here. All right, and then we'll just put it back. For right now, we'll set it. We'll just set the Pullman right here just to get it out of our way. $60 for 60 people. Not a bad day's work on that. We're making money. Money, 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 money. All right, let's go ahead and uncouple. Oops, get off that thing. There we go. Turn off the air. All right. Come on. We're only 2.5 hours into our day. Man, we're done. We've done a lot. Okay, back. I'm just amazed. I love it. All right, that'll work right there. Oh, let's go up and over. Do it the right way. There we go. Go. That. Handbrake. Handbrake right there. All right, let's close the gates. Keep trespassers off. But I think back in this era, though, people had more respect. They knew, hey, we're not supposed to be up there. Don't go up there. All right, let's go forward. A little bit of a pop on that would be nice too. Just little subtle little things. But overall, this is honestly for early access. This is phenomenal. Crossing coming up. Back into. I'll stand over here on this finely manicured dirt asphalt road. Clouds moving. Fine, beautiful day here in Ela. Turn that off. That's just annoying. I mean, I get it. I mean, we're going by the station. Hey, we're moving. We shut the bell going. It's a safety feature, but man, annoying. I love it. Look at the fins right there. Nice. All right. Place them up. That one's open. Jump up and over. Why not? Because that's safety railroad right there. That's safe railroading. Putting that up. All right. We are getting air. Let's go down here and take off the handbrake. That one's off. We got one more. That's up here. All handbrakes off. Here's the compressor pumping air. It's already starting to push us forward. Not ready for that yet. Okay. So we're going to pull forward to just past this road here. We'll tie them back down again. Do our run around, and then we're going to push up to the area. All right, so we go pull up. Whoa, oh, that'll work. That's not where I wanted to go, but it'll still work. I forgot to throw a switch. What's my motto? I make the mistakes so you don't have to. That's a minor mistake. But Bob will get on me because it's like, you know, he knows me and my switches. Pulling her down, little frame brake. Full brake. Love that. Do the shoes move. I don't know if you saw it earlier in the video showing that to turn the brake on and off. This. Watch the shoes. The air comes through the train. And there they are. You get to see them release. Put them back on again. You get to see them apply. That's so cool that they even thought of that. All right. Let's go back here. Set this switch. It should have been. That's all right. Do it this way. It's not like there's any other trains coming down the main line here. We're the only one. All right. Handbrake. Handbrake. Yeah, because running between the cars is so safe. Okay, we just got to go around the bend to right here, and we're going to start fixing the bridge here. Got switch. Bob. All right. And we're going to push back again. Then we're going to reverse here. No, actually, yeah, I want that. So we're going to be coming out that way. Why are you sitting? Oh, you sitting. Okay, look like you were standing for a minute. To the rope. I just love that sound. All right. Forward. Oh, hang on. Come on, farmer. What'd you forget? And brakes. Push all day and get nowhere. All right. Up now. Pressure's still filling up. Everything's released, but yep, pressure's still coming up. Alright, so this is, yeah, I have no idea how far up the bridge is. But we got, it's right around this bend right here. Repair this bridge that got washed out in a flood. So I love this, man. This is nice. I mean, this is, I mean, yeah, run 8. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love run 8. Okay. But I mean, swap, just swapping industries. Yeah, I see the purpose in that. But modern day railroading, but I like what they've done here. It's railroading now with more of a purpose. Now, for me, it's like, okay, I get it. We're fixing a bridge. We're going to be buying, we can buy new sections of track. Expand our railroad out. Making money. I think that might be, that's a piece that they need to add to Run 8 is you're swapping out industries that you're actually, you see some kind of an income. I don't know. But the scenery's beautiful. I love it. Love the sounds. Alright, looks like that might be, yep, I see the bumper right there, so let's go ahead, come off of this. We're already on an uphill, so we're already starting to slow down, so we'll let gravity slow us down. And if we go to a bridge site, see they're highlighted. So wow. There we go. I think we should be good enough. Go ahead and hit the brakes. And brake. We're going to do 3 cars. 2. Got 3 in the purple, so those are set. Awesome. Okay. And then let's, oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing, farmer? All the way down here. Now I want to stand down here. I just want to make sure that if I hover on that, okay, I'm in the yellow. Perfect. Okay, so we're in the, so let's go ahead and go ahead and pull backwards. Yeah, I was wondering if gravity was going to take us away. All right, so we are at the Ela Bridge site, washed out by a flood. Our 10-wheeler is fully repaired. We made some money. We did good. So it'll be kind of interesting to see. Can I walk on this? No, can't walk on that yet. Okay. But hopefully, I'm waiting to see. We got trees that are growing up here, so hopefully these trees will disappear as this gets built. Well, we can walk down here. So all of this will get built and we can start moving out down the river this way. So that's exciting times. Exciting times. All right. So that's it for this particular episode. We've got the train here. What I'll do off stream is I'm just going to go ahead and let this one sit, take this back down to Ela, grab the Pullman, go back down to, load up with passengers, go back down to Whittier, and then I'm going to go just advance the time into the next day. Oh, you know what I want to do too? Yes, I do, Hank. That's a great question. So if I go back to the financing page here, day 1, actually it was day 2, right here, repair Ela track bridge. So basically I paid $750 to order this cut of cars to come in to actually, and then to basically I have to pay for the supplies, which makes sense. I mean, this is part of my railroad, but now I got to pay to have the bridge rebuilt, and then hopefully I'll make the money back. So, which is one of the reasons why up here you see this $3,000, that was, or $3,700. That was the caboose that I had. I just decided I wasn't going to use the caboose, so I sold it, and the proceeds from that piece of equipment are going to pay for the repair of the bridge. And the repair of the bridge, we're just in phase 1. I think there's like 3 phases, maybe 3-4 phases, and before the bridge is actually open, we can start using it. So East Whittier Engine Service, that's $15. That's the guy that fixed the our 10-wheeler. And then, of course, we have the same thing down here. Day 1, day 2, $15. He gets paid $15 a day, which I think back then was a lot of money. So, and then now that's just 1 hour. East Whittier Interchange, that's $150. That's the fuel. That's the coal car that came in. So you got to pay for your fuel as well. Water is free, so it's plentiful. So, but if you want to drop a new water tower somewhere or a diesel tower, of course you're going to pay for that. So that makes sense. Everything else, I got $63 for the Stenzel. Holyfield heating oil, got $65 for dropping that off. $53 for passengers, and then we had Ela Farm Supply, 2 cars dropped off there, $144. Whittier Depot, 45 passengers back, so that's pretty cool. 53 passengers to Ela, 45 passengers back to Whittier, and then the same thing up in here. So 60 passengers to Ela, and then we'll go back and we can run that Pullman back to Whittier, make some more money. So whatever we do, we're going to be pulling that Pullman, and then if we get more, we might have to order equipment. So here's a 10-wheeler. Sell value is $5,000 on the 10-wheeler, $4,000 on the mogul, which is what I'm using right here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set the mogul out and try the 10-wheeler. And if 10-wheeler's got more tractive effort, then I'll sell the mogul as well. So which we go, if we want to sell it, we just would set it to the East Whittier interchange and put it out on the interchange track, and then when we go forward a day, it'll sell it. So, all right. Anyway, that's it for today. I will be back in a few hours. Keep an eye on it. If you go ahead and like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, give me thumbs up, and I'll be back this afternoon with some Run 8, modern day, relatively modern day, early 2000s, working up in the Roseville subdivision. We've got some things to do there. So Bob, Hank, thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you later. I'm gonna go jump into my Discord. So if anybody want to join the Discord, you can go ahead and do that, and leave me questions there, comments, anything in my Discord channel. So other than that, have a good day, everybody. It has been an absolute pleasure.